Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided. I almost forgot to unmute my mic, and that would have been embarrassing. Also, welcome back. This is Jack. All right. I hadn't streamed on here in a while, and I actually didn't stream all last week, even on my main channel. Um, yeah, I know I'm a great content creator. I do that thing where you make content. Shut up. Curious what this is about. I'm gonna go after Boar Rock. Hopefully, it's not about. And I just gotta kill things with. I just gotta kill voteless. Hey Amber. For those who want to know, I am in my sleep-deprived state where I can't sleep. Here's Boar Rock. I'm hoping it's not going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, that's actually a bug thing. Oh, please tell me. Fuck, I don't want to fight the bugs. Not fighting the bugs. Guess what? Screw you. Parish. We're going to go to Parish. Really don't want to fight in a mega city. Also, I don't want to do a difficulty 6 by myself. Because I'm going to be fucking around with things. So deal with it, hashtag deal with it. We're going to do it at a lower difficulty. I'll have to switch over to an SMG for this one. Probably the Pummeler. But yeah, we're just going to bullshit here for a bit. A couple things I'm probably going to just talk about here and there. And since I tend to play this game on here a lot, I figured this would be a good thing to sit here and vibe out and talk to y'all about. I'm currently working on editing a Resident Evil 5, I think it's like episode 4. Episode 4 for my my main channel. I think the Pummeler will be a good choice. I only need light pen for this and because of the nature of because of the daily, I'm gonna bring down the Stalwart because I'm running by myself. I'm just gonna bring the Fly Pack, even though I really don't need it. Let's bring in the Fart Cloud and let's do the Gatling Barrage. No, let's do neither. Because one of the problems with mega cities is the delay. But there are 2 turrets that I'm actually okay with using because they have limited range. So they are exceptional at dealing with things. If I wasn't in a mega city, I'd be using the other. Anyway, so one of the ones I wanted to bring up is Bungie. Bungie and Destiny 2. Like, I'm doing all right. I actually got a fuck done with my art for my webcomic, which is something I'll bring up. I'm gonna bring up here in a bit. Moral of the story is so Bungie like mishandled Destiny 2. Like, not even a joke. By the way, I have been paying attention to all the baton stuff you've been sharing. I just don't comment on it much. Anyway, the reason why I bring that up, or why I phrase it that way, is so they had the original Destiny, and they needed to make a Destiny 2 because like they wanted to upgrade the engine and all this other stuff. Like, okay, I get that. You know, I actually can support that. You sometimes need to do that. Jesus fuck. Anyway, so they went ahead and went to Destiny 2. Okay, you know what? I get behind that. I think they handled the transition really good lore-wise. The whole Red War. Now, here's where it gets stupid. You know the reason why you can't do Red War content? Or why you couldn't, and you still can't? And there's no point in even worrying about it now because of the thing I'm about to bring up? It's because they, as they updated the system, updated the game, they literally lost the ability to play the content. The engine to the game cannot handle the original content anymore. If that's not mismanagement of content or assets, I don't know what is. Will you stop bouncing me? I healed before you could hit me. I would like to stand up. So yeah, like, so the whole starter content for like the new expansion, I don't know why I'm bothering to pick that up, you can't do, or for the new for number 2 you can't even do anymore, because the new content just is not able to be run on the, Jesus fuck, will you guys stop? Fine, eat that. Oh, there it is. So yeah, like, you couldn't do the Red War anymore. You couldn't do the whole opening to the campaign because they just didn't update it. In fact, like, they even had to tell a court that, because somebody sued them saying that they stole the concept for the Red War. That they stole the concept from the Red War, from their story, and because they didn't update their own shit, they literally could not, like, just bring up the files and go, no, we did this ourselves. They had to use, like, let's players content to prove it. What did I just find? This is not the data terminal. I don't even care to pick that up. No, it's just a LiDAR. I am fine actually doing... How the fuck am I supposed to get to it? Oh wait, that's not the terminal. But the terminal was up there for some reason. Or is it? It actually might be. That's not the terminal. Where's the fucking terminal? And throughout all of it, they just didn't seem to, like, care what the community wanted. They relied on, like, what I felt like was just cheap gimmicks to make people want to play, and it was never just legitimately good content. Now, are there times I enjoyed it? Like, yeah, the Witch Queen one, I really did enjoy. That was fun. But then again, arguably, I may have enjoyed it just because my buddy Mad Techie was there. I feel their raids were just convoluted as fuck, so it required people who, like, had no life to run it, and that by itself made me not play it. Like, that's the whole reason you had actually whole businesses built around taking people through it, is just because of, like, how convoluted their bullshit was. And there's just, like, so many weapons that were, like, semi worth getting from there, so it's like, okay. There's just, like, a handful of other things in there that made it just not worth it. Like, to me, I feel like what I feel like is that you could have done 2 versions of, like, the end raids. One would be the massive squad one that requires, like, a finely tuned squad to pull it off. You get a much better version of the super exotic that comes out of it. You get a much mo better version, like, just straight up better stats, or you have a better chance. Like, maybe not even by a small margin, you get a better chance. Oh. Whereas in if you do the junior one, let's call it, you have a drastically reduced chance, or its stats are just not as good as it could be. That way you do get to play with the really cool exotic that you can only get from the raid. But it's not going to be as good. Just as an example. And now they've straight up said there's only going to be one more update for Destiny 2 and it's dead. Whether or not they maintain the servers for a while after is up in the air. But it's effectively a dead game that you had to buy at some... It used to have to buy. I don't know I don't know if the base game is free to play. So it's like it's one of the very things that the I forget what it's called right now, but it's the group that's trying to make it to where, like, even if a game like goes offline where they don't have their online servers anymore, you could still play them offline. Stop killing games. That's what it is. Because there's like so many games I would love to have played before or play again, but they were taken down. They just don't exist online anymore. Firefall being one of them, which, although for the record, its death was pitiful. It was sad. It was, for those who don't know, that one was because the developers for a crafting game pulled the crafting out of the game. They were gonna like redo the crafting like from the ground up. That was their logic. They're like, oh, we're going to yank out the crafting in the game and then we're going to redo it. Yeah, but why would you yank it out first? Like, that's like a central premise to the game of you making your weapons and your new classes. So by you ripping it out, you literally cannot create new weapons. And like, if they did it for like, if they had to do it for like a week, because it's going to be such a big overhaul that they had to pull it, and it was only for a week. Okay, I guess. I don't know that one well enough. I can't just do it off the top of my head. And there are so many boy bands here today. By the way, a group of overseers is called a boy band. And what makes it even funnier to me is because I do play... Oh, that landed too fucking close. Is my own guy trying to get rid of my own shock tower? It's actually not targeting him, which is weird. There, got rid of it. It was way too fucking close. I don't know why I'm bothering to pick these up. I'm actually capped out on them, so it doesn't matter. And I'm not going to go get the scram. There's no reason. I don't even know why I bothered getting that one. The only thing that's worth a damn getting to me is super credits. And medals. Oh no, he sounded the alarm. Whatever shall I do? I won't be here. Hey, medals. There. I need to kill Voteless, and they gave me a boy band seed. So yeah, this Bungie is just a joke of a business. If that's the way they handle their shit, like, And I don't even feel bad about it. I don't even feel bad mocking them. That I was using the stalwart, but it turns out I was using my pummeler, which is why the guy wasn't reacting. The pummeler usually either pushes things back or just stuns them for a bit. It's a really good SMG. Hit the one-handed one too. Not close enough that it's going to make me have to so anyway, I've started working on a webcomic. First issue comes out this Friday. First issue comes out this Friday. So the term wuxia refers to a like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's usually like the mystical kung fu martial arts stuff. And the story takes place in like a noir modern kind of world. And the main character doesn't use like some super secret kung fu or Japanese martial arts, or they use boxing. Their ultimate attack is a straight right punch. Their primary fighting style, the peekaboo. I'm not joking. That's how it's designed. And because of the nature of like how they're built, they actually have like an obscene calorie requirement. Because a lot of the others who have like most of them, almost like one of the running things is like all the kung fu masters and stuff don't have any muscle mass to them. They just like their strength comes from their ki core or their chi core. And she has an obscene muscle mass and has a chi core. So basically, just a multiplier with a higher base. And because of that, she actually has an insanely high calorie requirement just for her daily expenses. She makes like, do enjoy that idea. She does make she makes money doing like being in martial arts tournaments and stuff like that. Underground tournaments, and so she makes a decent, like you'd think, a decent chunk of change. Like she gets like 1,000,000 credits because I'm just using credits. All right. Okay, the shock tower's gone. She'll make like 1,000,000 credits, and then that lasts her like maybe a month, maybe a week, depending on how she spends it. Because the majority of her money goes to food. Like after a fight, she usually goes down like the vendor street and just buys like all the food she can reasonably. So she'll get like a bunch of meat buns, skewers, you name it, whatever she can, because she needs an obscene amount of calories. So like she makes a decent chunk of change, but it goes right out the door almost immediately. The story's meant to be geared towards more like a gritty kind of martial arts story, with her using a boxing fighting style. That's what I'm leaning it towards. And I also mocking a lot of the usual wuxia kind of stuff you see, where somebody has like this super elegant flowing style, and they're trying to fight her, and most of their fighting styles usually require a lot of space. She's right on top of them the whole time, because that's what you do with the peekaboo style. It's an infighting style. Infighting is exactly what it sounds like. You try to get as close as you can to your opponent, and then just go to town. Pretty much the same loadout. I might change my armor. Fortunate thing is that I can't guarantee this will be a better seed. Instead of this supply pack, let's go with the shield, because if it's going to be those assholes, at least with the shield, I'll be able to. Oh, I don't need to use the pummeler anymore. I can use a different gun. Let's go with the shotgun, because I've been trying to level this anyway. But yeah, it's meant to follow a more gritty style story. That's what I've been talking in circles around. Her origin story: she was homeless almost her whole life. Before she was homeless, she was actually human trafficked. They were going to. She was going to be turned sold to what people you commonly refer to as the meat grinder, which is when which is commonly referred to as when people are bought and sold for the purposes of like for the underground tournaments. Either you're sold to be a punching bag slash training thing, so that people fight to not learn not to hold back when fighting. I was hoping they get rid of that. Or they're trained up to be a fighter, depending on their viability. I don't say what she was sold for, what she was bought for. Just that she escaped. She has since then she saw somebody do boxing at some point. And she decided to make that her fighting style. She was homeless. Still technically remains homeless. She's more of a squatter these days. And makes most of her money from street fights and tournaments. But she pretty much spends almost immediately on either new training shoes, because she burns through those pretty quickly, or food. Those are like the two things she spends all her money on. For some of the themes, especially when fighting, I intend to use a bit of how Baki and King and Ashura does their fighting, in that it is grounded somewhat in, if just exaggerated, in actual martial arts logic. Because there's the whole cheat core thing. So like whenever like the second issue that I'm working on, it's the first time it kind of breaks down a lot of the technical stuff. It poses the question: where does the force of a punch start? Does it start in the arms? No. Does it start in the back? No. It starts in the legs. And then the next part, when she goes to actually go to fight fully, it explains what the peekaboo method is, a bit of its origins, what's the philosophy behind it. Just my method of controlling the pacing of the story a little bit. I didn't do that. Fuck me jogging. There it is. I forgot to reload my shotgun. I'm the only one using it, so it's not a big deal. For those who don't know what the peekaboo fighting style is, if you've ever seen Mike Tyson fight, like especially when he was younger, that's the peekaboo. You have the gloves like right up to your face. You could, in theory, bite your own gloves when doing it. In fact, during training, they usually did. Where's the scrambler? I'll go get the scrambler. Fight easier if I get rid of the scrambler. Half is actually fucking doing their job. Hey, super credits. So yeah, that's the general idea for the story. First issue comes out, and the first issue is free. You can find it on my Patreon. Links in the description. But it's part of my larger plan to take a lot of my stories I've already done and try to turn them into a webcomic. Mostly because I can, and it's fun practicing my art style. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure some people will enjoy me not making all my characters super muscular. There's a handful where there's a lot of characters. There's a handful of characters who are muscular in my stories. But like the Shadow Heiress, for one, she's not. She's actually rather curvy. Oh, that was bad. Turrets take care of that. I don't know where they spawned. Yes, it does. Where is the... There's the thing I gotta actually shoot. Working on it. That should do it. I got rid of my door. Yep, it's a dead hit. Probably could be a little higher. Just in case. Yeah, but that's just some of what I've been working on. My sleep pattern's been all messed up. That's what I've been working on. So not when I can't do anything, but I also can't sleep. When I get into like, for those who don't know, when I get in my can't sleep phase, I'll take time where I'll go lay down for like a couple hours trying to sleep, and I fail, and I'll get back up, rinse, repeat. So like I'm never awake enough to go do something, but I'm never able to fully rest. I know that's actually not good. And eventually I'll probably take a break from doing the web comics and just go back to writing for a bit, because that's what I do commonly. I'll just jump back and forth between doing my writing and doing my web comics. Oh, on this channel I did the Naruto video, Naruto versus Sasuke, my thesis on it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is I actually had a lot of fun editing that one, making it entertaining. I mean, Tony did. For those who don't know, I usually just say Tony does all my editing. I'm Tony. I do my own editing. I'm gonna go ahead and ruin the joke. Doesn't look like this is gonna be a long stream. I more or less just wanted to talk about the whole Bungie thing. I still can't believe like how mismanaged all of that was. And it's going to be going away. Even if I wanted to go back to playing Destiny 2, I won't be able to soon. I never even got to try some of the newer content. I never got to try like the new Darkness one, like the newest one. I forget what it was called, but it was like you got it from the Witch whatever showed up after anything after the Witch Queen. I have not touched. That sums it up. Which is like two different new elements that you got to fuck with. I haven't touched them. Why are all my extractions so... Well, it is difficulty 4. I don't know why I'm bitching. curious if the shield actually like prevents the rain from hitting me, because it's actually raining in game. If you look faintly, you'll see it. No, I'm actually wrapping it up right now anyway. I just wanted to talk a little bit with the community on stream. Appreciate you swinging by. But anybody watching, did y'all ever play Destiny 2? Or Destiny 1 for that matter? Once again, like, I enjoyed it when I played it, but mind you, it may have been just the company that I played with, because like my good buddy Mad Techie, whenever I played, he was always there. So whenever I play games with him, I usually have a lot of fun. So it always becomes a question of, did I enjoy the game or did I enjoy the friends I was playing with? Oh yeah, there is the new Warhammer Warbond coming out, and I did the joke short. That's actually been doing really well. Um, I'm looking forward to it. I will definitely be getting it, and when that comes out, I will be doing a stream of me dicking around with it. I'm just looking through the armor stuff right now. There's an armor I saw some people wearing that it was this one of it, and then the other for the appearance that somebody was running. Do I not have the headpiece? I thought I had the headpiece. I know that's not it, but I don't recognize that one. I know this is definitely not it. Oh, it's this one right here. Although I think that's not even it. But basically, it's commissarish. Anyway, that's what I got for y'all today. I'll try to stream on here more often. No promises. Do that whole like, subscribe, share. Let's see if Skeletor's here today.
Till we meet again!
Sometimes that button doesn't work. See you on the next one.